Mandy is my mum's name.
Oh,
Oh.
pretty sure I knew that.
Oh. So, the plot for this movie, as far as I know, and you'll tell me the proper synopsis in a minute, is I saw this movie making the rounds in news stories the other week. Apparently, it's been getting really, really good reviews all over the place. And it's a very grindhouse-esque, ridiculous kind of horror, thriller, whatever you want to call it, gory grindhouse type feature where satanic cult like kidnaps his wife or girlfriend or something like that, I think is the thing. But as soon as I saw the poster like last week or whatever, and like the title and everything, I was like, I just couldn't help laughing simply because it is my mum's name. It's like, and because I don't see her name like used often. It's like not a name that comes up often enough that it's like numb to me to worth pointing out. So like if your mum's name's like Jessica or something, I suppose, you know, I feel like there's heaps of movie characters named like Jessica and whatever. I feel like Mandy doesn't come up often, so as soon as I saw the poster and everything, I was like, that's funny. It's my mum kidnapped by a satanic cult. It's a good one.
Rescued by Nicolas Cage.
Rescued by Nicolas Cage. That's how we all feel. Hit us with the proper synopsis though for Mandy.
Synopsis is: Mandy is set in the primal wilderness of 1983, where Red Miller, a broken and haunted man, hunts an unhinged religious sect, same thing, who slaughtered the love of his life, though not rescuing.
Oh. Well, rip, mum.
Rip.
Sorry. Guess you're gone.
Well, Mandy might not be the love of his life. It could be somebody else.
That's true. Maybe they did him a favour. Let's check out the trailer. I do love a bit of Nicolas Cage going a bit crazy though. That's what I'm excited for. Crazy Nicolas Cage. Crazy Nicolas Cage is like the best Nicolas Cage.
Under the crimson, primordial sky, the wretched
Of course, it has like a pentagram
reached
on it and
into the
everything.
dark embrace.
Yeah, this is so
Fist
grindhousey. Come
closed
on.
around the serpent's eye.
Yeah.
Strange and eternal.
The kind of movie that Rob Zombie
And
would
they have
shoot.
rare girls on the whole film.
Yeah.
Do you know what to do?
Well, that's not fucking creepy. But
It's not bad maths.
yeah.
You're a special one.
Well, that's weird.
Man. I too am a special one. Let us be so very special together.
Looks like some red dragon motherfucker.
High praise.
So what you gonna do with that thing?
That's a big ass
Going
sign.
hunting.
So what you hunting?
It's crazy evil. You think you're so in love? I'll show you love.
This is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
You exude the cosmic darkness.
This is amazing. I love everything about this.
Strange and eternal.
Yes, Nicholas, to go. This one. I got the fucking giant chainsaw. Yes. Look, I'll come out and say it. That was the best trailer I've watched in so long. That's the movie of the year.
Okay.
What, you don't think that's Academy Award winning Mandy?
No, that's not.
No, you don't think? Okay. What do you think though? What do you think?
It looks bonkers. It kept ramping up. I mean,
Rockamummy in the chat.
'cause there's a-
Rockamummy wrote lol what? Do you feel like that sums up your reaction?
Yeah, pretty much. There was a giant egg. There was like Pinhead for some reason. It looked like And then there was a tiger for some reason. And
Yeah.
there was an animated section.
Yeah, it's great. You're not
What
excited?
is this?
It looks fucking amazing.
I'm curious.
You're curious? Would you go watch that?
Probably not at the cinema.
Yeah, no, he's like, no, cinema. I'm fucking down. This look, my problem is this. This is a really weird movie, and my cinema probably doesn't really play much indie or like really weird stuff. So, but I do have another cinema that's opened recently that does play some of that stuff. So now I have high hopes. But by God, am I fucking down for this? That looked great.
It's some
You're like,
shit.
what? You're like, why does it look great, Dylan? Well, does it look like anything else you've seen lately? Like, it looks fucking amazing. And I legit am like Nicolas Cage. If he's directed well, he can do that crazy. Like, he can ride that line between being ridiculous, like too far in one direction. It's just bonkers. Like Nicolas Cage in the remake of the Wicker Man, right? That's him not under good enough direction, gone too far. The bees! Like that's him. That's him not under enough direction. Nicolas Cage in the remake of the cop fucking movie. I can't remember the name, but like the original was Harvey Keitel in it, and he did a remake, and it's like this cop who's constantly on like drugs, like all day he's just on like cocaine and stuff. I can't remember the name of the fucking movie. That's him riding the fine line. As far as I'm concerned, in that movie, he hits it really well. Nicolas Cage in Kick-Ass, right? The scene when he's on the chair. Now, I'm going to get spoilers for Kick-Ass in case you haven't watched it. I don't know if you haven't watched Kick-Ass at this stage, I mean, that's just your own fault at this stage. But the scene when he's on fire and like he's dying, you know, they're all fighting around him, Hit Girl and all that sort of stuff. And he's like, darling! Like the way he's like yelling and stuff, that's him under good direction, riding the line of being too far, because that's him being like, I'm gonna go in this movie, and Mr. Director Matthew Vaughn, can I pretend to be Adam West Batman, like dressed up? Like, can that be what I do?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, do that. Like that's that's Nicolas Cage. Yeah, so I think Nicolas Cage is a really good director when under good direction. Raising Arizona. Fantastic. One of the greatest comedies of all time, as far as I'm concerned, which has like a really fucking dark plot, but is really funny because it's under the direction of the Coen brothers, and they direct Nicolas Cage, because they're good directors, to ride that fine line of ridiculousness really, really well. So this, as far as I'm concerned, looks like Nicolas Cage in that area I love, and I'm a fan of him when he can hit that line really well. Also, look, Grindhouse is fucked. Has this whole red neon tint throughout the whole movie. Looks really interesting. Got giant chainsaws, remind me of Evil Dead 2, of course. So, sure. I'm down.
Yeah.
I loved everything I saw about it. I'm giving it double thumbs up.
Yeah, I'll give it thumbs up.
Thank you. Rockamome in the chat said, looked absolutely bonkers. Keen, haha. So she's on board. Yeah, I mean, it could look bonkers. And then said, Bad Lieutenant is the movie you're thinking of. 100% correct. Bad Lieutenant is indeed the movie I was thinking of. The 2009 or 8 something.
Oh, there it is. 2009, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, Dylan, you fact-checked you. Was Harvey Keitel really in the original? I haven't watched the original, but he wasn't in the original. What did you rate it? Did you rate it?
I give it 2 thumbs up. It's a good trailer.
Yeah, it's a good trailer. I feel like that. Can't wait. Excited. Mandy. I'll say,
Mandy.
Mum.